you're anything like myself, you want to grind out these camo challenges for the Gold Viper camo as quick as possible. Well, my friends, you have come to the right place, because over the last couple of weeks of gameplay, I've learned some pro tips on how to maximize your efficiency to unlock the Gold Viper camo. Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Clown, and I just want to take a second and thank you guys so much for the recent support here on the channel. You guys have been absolutely crushing the support here on the channel lately, and I just can't thank you all enough for that. If you guys would like to continue to support the channel, I would just ask a huge favor of you and hit that like button, and then let's go ahead and aim for 5 likes on this video. And if you'd like to take your support even further, you can join our community by hitting that subscribe button, as we are on the road to 50 subscribers, and we're going to hit that goal very soon. And if you'd like to dive even further into our community, we have a community Discord up and running right now where you can find groups of players to jump into zombies matches, multiplayer matches. You even get early sneak peek access to upcoming videos, as well as behind the scenes content, and you can even jump into a voice chat with me. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, you can find that link down below in the description. Our very first camo challenge that we're going to come across is our Elimination challenge. Now, to some this might not seem like a daunting task, but to others it might seem like a mountain to climb. This one challenge requires the most investment to get the Gold Viper camo. To save you guys some initial time investment on just this one camo challenge, I would recommend that you jump into public matches on 4-player co-op. It is no secret that in Vanguard zombies, the spawn rates are significantly decreased for solo matches. This camo challenge might seem as simple as just getting 4,000 eliminations. However, it is a time investment, and you really don't want to spend that much time doing this one challenge. That's why I recommend jumping into a public match or in a private match with 3 of your friends, and that's what's going to maximize your time efficiency on unlocking this camo challenge. Our second camo challenge is the 800 critical eliminations. In the previous title, I would have just told you to buy Deadshot Daiquiri, and that would have pretty much done the work for you. Seeing as how Deadshot Daiquiri never made its return in Vanguard zombies, the easiest method to unlock these 800 critical eliminations is by purchasing the equivalent Deadshot Daiquiri perk within Vanguard zombies. While the perk in Vanguard doesn't allow you to auto snap onto a zombie's head, you still get extra critical damage. And as long as you keep your mind on task, you shouldn't have any problems moving forward with the 800 critical eliminations. The third camo challenge, another massive one, is getting 4,000 pack-a-punched eliminations. If you play your cards right, you should actually be able to pack-a-punch your weapon on round 3, as you can see as I'm doing right here on screen. For your 4,000 pack-a-punched eliminations, I'm going to give you the same advice as I did on the first camo challenge. Simply jump into a public match or a private match with 3 of your friends, and you should be able to grind out your camo challenge there. As far as unlocking Pack-a-Punch on an early round, all you really have to do is focus on getting a massive amount of eliminations as quickly as possible. By completing objectives, you're also rewarded a massive amount of points as well. Moving on to our fourth camo challenge, one of the hardest camo challenges in my opinion is getting Carnage medals 50 times. In my experience, this is definitely one of the harder camo challenges. However, with these tips, it should help you save time and effort doing this challenge. No matter what weapon category you're working on, I would always tell you to put on a better magazine. The stock magazine never seems to cut it, and having extra ammo to rely on definitely helps you out in the long run getting these Carnage medals. Another pro tip for you here, if you don't have a better magazine, you can always rely on your melee kills. Our fifth camo challenge, another tricky one, is going to get 2,000 eliminations as a result from covenants. There are only a select few covenants that I would really recommend you use on this challenge. Deathblow being a great example of a covenant to use, as well as Coal of the Weak and Unholy Ground, which is the one that I would primarily suggest you use the entire time to do this challenge. The reason being because stationary kills are really easy to get within Vanguard zombies. Last but not least is Dead Accurate, another great covenant to use on this camo challenge. Our sixth camo challenge is getting the Boom Shrier eliminations. Much like our first and our third camo challenge, going into a public match or into a private match with 3 of your friends is the easiest way to get more Boom Shrier eliminations per game. Our seventh camo challenge is getting 20 Stormkrieger eliminations. The easiest way to deal with these Stormkriegers is definitely to use your Ring of Fire combined with maxed out perks, as well as the covenants I listed before in the previous camo challenge. As long as you're aiming for the critical damage on these Stormkriegers, you really shouldn't have much problems with them. Our 8th camo challenge is a pretty simple one. All we have to do is get eliminations with 7 attachments equipped. And again, as our first and third camo challenges go, I would definitely recommend jumping into a public match or a private match with your friends, and that's how you're going to get these eliminations a lot quicker. The 9th camo challenge consists of getting 3 rapid critical eliminations. The easiest method to obtain these 3 rapid eliminations is pretty simple. All you have to do is combine your covenants as well as upgrading the equivalent Deadshot Daiquiri perk within Vanguard. All of these things are going to allow for massive critical damage, and it's definitely going to help you out in the long run, as the critical damage is going to become more useful in the later rounds. Our 10th and final camo challenge is going to consist of getting 20 consecutive kills without being hit, or Jackrabbit medals. The Jackrabbit medals can be a bit tricky to get, however with these tips it should help you out to get them more frequently. The first tip is knowing your spatial awareness to your enemy. Using your minimap as well as what you you see on screen, you should be able to make a judgment call on just how far away you should be away from your enemy. Another tip is to definitely stay away from boom shriers. They have a large blast radius and you definitely don't want to be too close when they explode. And as far as the storm kriegers are concerned, I would just use them as a reset point on your jackrabbit medals. By that I mean just going up and taking the damage that you're already going to be taking from the storm kriegers and just go ahead and use them as your first elimination towards another jackrabbit medal. And there you have it. That is pretty much all the tips I have as far as your camo challenge grind goes on Vanguard zombies. I hope these tips and tricks help you out on your dark ether journey in Vanguard zombies. If you found this video and these tricks to be helpful, do me a huge favor and hit that like button here on this video. Once again, if you're a part of the nearly 90% of viewers that aren't subscribed to the channel, I would just ask that you hit that big red button, join our community as we're on the road to 50 subscribers, and I would love to have you guys along for the ride. While you're at it, you can join our community Discord as well, and you can find that down below in the description. And you guys should also go and follow my Twitter and my Instagram pages as well. You can find those linked down below in the description as well. Alright everybody, that is everything I have for you in today's video, so I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.